would it be dumb to just... Yes, I think it would be. That is right, you read the title of this video correctly, and that is, this camera, I got my money's worth and more for this camera. I'm getting paid to upgrade, basically. So, if you know about me, for the last couple years, I've wanted a new camera. I thoroughly enjoy the G7X Mark II. I've really enjoyed it. This is a camera I originally wanted to upgrade to from using the DSLR I've been using and the small little that blue camera I was using and whatnot for vlogging. Specifically because the main reason is the quality's better. This is 1080p on 60 FPS. The flip screen on it. That's the reason. That's like the main reason why I wanted to upgrade. I love this camera to death. I really enjoyed it, but I think it's just time to upgrade. There are some things I do not like about this camera, and that is the battery life. Low-key kind of sucks. If I'm recording certain clips and need to do decent clips, it kind of drains the battery, but I can kind of see why it does that because I am also recording in 1080p 60 FPS. That probably also takes a toll on it. It gets a decent heat like usage when I'm like heavy using the camera. And autofocus. Autofocus on this camera freaking sucks badly. Like, I can be sitting in front of it and somehow it will just it will not focus on me. It will focus on like anything else. Especially when I'm trying to record stuff in front of the green screen. It will like focus on the green screen for some reason and I don't know why. Like recording that Tech Cookie video I made for Back Market, it would literally, I have to like literally put it on manual focus so it doesn't focus on the green screen. Plus, I kind of miss the DSLR. The thing that I liked about the DSLR is that you could change out the lenses. You could have it had autofocus, you could have it on manual focus, and I just like the customization of just what you can do with a DSLR. And the camera I'm looking at, I was originally looking at a Sony a6100. Some said that was pretty good, but as I was looking around, I was doing research, I found the Sony ZV-E10. That is considered a vlogging camera, but I also would like to do some photography with that, so I don't have to so I don't have to use my phone and my iCloud stuff. That's another reason why I don't use my iPhone, or I haven't really done stuff with this. Granted, the camera quality on it is just as good as the recording quality on it, but doing some research, the ZV-E10 is newer than the 6100 and it's a lot better than the 6100. And plus, the big thing is the lens, not the lens. The thing that got me onto the E10 is, well, honestly, the better quality and the flip camera. The flip camera on the 6400 is kind of the same as the G7X Mark II, but the thing is that I can, if I wanted to add, the flip camera, it says you can barely see it. I guess I'm not going that way. And especially if people were saying if you wanted to put a microphone on the 6100, you won't be able to see the flip screen. So I said, okay, the ZV-E10 has a flip screen and you can flip it. So now it has the flip screen. You can open it like this way instead of up, and you could flip it. So if I'm vlogging like this, I can flip the screen, I can see myself still. So that's really cool. And I think I can still connect a external microphone to the camera, which is a big factor for me for the camera, is being able to plug in an external microphone to the camera. And for some reason, the G7X has a crazy trade-in value. I got this camera for $550 refurbished on Canon's website, and this thing's basically like brand new. I'm trading it into MPV them I've seen some other trade-ins I've gotten from a different website for like 780 bucks. That was pretty good. They so far have given me the best by giving me almost $800 for my G7X Mark II. MPV is giving me $795 for it, and I'm getting the ZV E10 in like the same condition like new for practically $100 cheaper, and I'm getting a lens, which is the normal lens that it would come with brand new, and that total came out to $700, which is $99 cheaper than getting it new, might I point out. So, and I've heard some great things about MPV in general, of how they do. They seem like they're professionals. And for some reason, the G7X Mark II got crazy expensive for some reason. On Amazon, why are they $1,000? This was $629 brand new. Is it some different version? Am I going crazy? Like, why is it so goddamn expensive now? But anyway, I did that. I need to ship it out. I don't have a box for it, so I'm at Walmart trying to get a box. I don't want to put it in the box it came with, especially if I'm gonna ship it, because I would like to I'd like to not get robbed. All right, got the box I needed. Now, put it. I don't know how long I'm gonna get you guys to view this. All right, now time to pack it up. I can't believe my final flip of this on this camera is gonna be in a parking lot. That guy is an iPhone 16. I love this camera, I really do. I never used the flash option, the flip up flash. All right, and we're gonna end its final scene with me. All right, and we're gonna end its final scene with me. All right, take the SD card out because that is mine. Like I'm trying to rebox my camera. Charger. I don't think it has to, the batteries have had to go in, but I did it anyway. Extra packaging. Why did this, I feel like this took longer than it should have. Packaged up. Now to Walgreens to basically ship it out. The deed is done. I am now, for the temporarily, once again, without a vlog camera, and it sucks. I am moving on to bigger and better things, known as a Sony, because apparently everyone's like going to Sony. I didn't ever think I'd go to a Sony, but you know what? I paid. That camera was refurbished, and that thing was like brand new out of the box. I've seen unboxing video. I honestly think, I think my Canon G7X Mark II was an excellent, especially since I got it off of the Canon website, because that was the better deal for it being either just A, because refurbished, and B, just it came straight from the manufacturer. The thing that I'm iffy about this is, one, it's from Brooklyn, and we all know what happens to stuff what I get from Brooklyn, New York. Hence the iPhone 12 Pro. But you know what? I have faith in MPV, and because they're a bigger corporation. I have faith in all of the people who swear by it. So, and I'm making a profit. I'm making money off of this. I'm making $95 off of it. They're paying me $95 for this brand new Sony EV10, even though it's used. Even though it's only a couple years old, I think. I don't know. Editor put up how old it is, I think, or I'll probably Google it later. I don't know. I'm getting it like new, so if it's like new, it should be basically almost the exact same condition that my G7X Mark II was in. I don't expect it to be brand spanking new, but I'm hoping that it is like, I'm expecting it to work just as well as my G7X. If not, I don't know what I'm gonna do to it. I'll get rid of it somehow, and I'll buy an actual brand new one off of Sony or something like that. I don't know. I'm praying it works just as well as like a brand new one. I really do. I will like physically cry if it doesn't, because I would be getting rid of my new G7X. Or I'd be getting rid of, what the hell is going on? Oh, I think they're testing, if I recall, I believe they're testing fire hydrants. Either way, I paid $550 for it. They're giving me $750, which is I'm robbing them. I'm robbing these bitches. I didn't even pay that. That wasn't even the price of brand new. Somehow they've gotten more expensive, and I don't know why. But yeah, that's what I'm doing. So I think I'm gonna be fairly happy with this camera, especially since I'm getting it for free. They're basically paying me. I can't stress this enough. They are fucking paying me. I am getting fucking paid. Double paid. I get paid tomorrow from work, and then I'm getting and then I'm getting more money. So I will pick it back up whenever this comes to be. I didn't think I would. I've had a wild day today. I've had such a wild day today. Like, I woke up in a different state because I was over there doing other things. Then I came home fairly early, like left around 9, came home around 11. Take that as a joke. And then I feel like I've ran around all day, basically. I feel like I've gone around the country, and now I'm like getting a new camera. Like, this is such a wild day. I literally checked it. It's here. I was literally checking the FedEx thing. Was that not the driver? What? He delivered a package up there. He didn't deliver my. What the fuck? I feel edged.
15 minutes later.
I was gonna say I could probably put this all back together before FedEx came. Unfair advantage, they came. Ugh. That would be the icing on the cake. It actually comes in the box. I believe this is the lens. Yes, it is. I didn't think it'd come in the original box. Better than the G7X already. Hello. Just not in its original packaging. This is like new. Oh, and the best part. Right. English. Oh, set area, date, and time. Daylight savings on April 22nd, 2025 at 6. We'll put 6:15. Here, yes. Imaging edge, sure. The lens is off. Whoa. So, this is my first recording with the ZV-10. I will say getting used to the camera like this is going to be definitely an adjustment. I can close it. like this. Well, I just learned of a new function is if I close the screen, it turns off, which is pretty cool. The screen being on the side instead of it being on top like the G7X is going to be quite a changer. Although there are Sonys that do that. The one that I was looking at before I decided to choose this camera, you couldn't really see it, especially if you had like a big lens or if you had like a mic, which I do plan on getting. I'm currently using the regular one and the windscreen it comes with. I'm gonna have to remove the artifacts. The screen looks weird. It looks like it's bent, but it's not. This is how far it goes out. And I think if I do it like this, if I close it, it should stay on. Yeah, so I can use it like this too. I can do this, so see the zoom is much faster than on my Canon. I can even do it through the lens, do it even faster. And it has, does it have digital zoom? Does it not? Maybe this lens doesn't. There's also a thing on the side that I can do this with. I think the autofocus is much better. I mean, it's really just kind of going for my face, really. I think if I tap the screen, it will just track me. So yeah, I think I'm going to be fairly happy with this camera. I believe I'm shooting in my 1080p 60 FPS. This camera can do 4K, which is just wild to me. And yes, I did still technically get paid. Just not as much. They changed the quality of mine from being like new to excellent, which I don't really agree with, but you know what? I still got paid, I don't care. If I didn't do this camera, I probably would have done the 6400, I think, or something along the lines of that, because I think you can do just a little bit more with those cameras, but I think I'm going to chug along with the ZV-E10 for a bit. One of the big things about this camera, why I even picked it, is because you can change the lens on it, which I like. I think eventually I will do a comparison between the G7X and the ZV-E10. I obviously don't have my Canon anymore, so it's going to be a little bit difficult, so I'm going to have to really just go off of memory. But yeah, the thing that I like about this camera is there's a light over here that tells me I'm recording, along with a bar on the screen to show me that I'm recording. There's a lot of artifacts on the screen, not from just the way I have the display set up on it. I think if I do it like this, that should be better. Although using when the flip screen is, I have the flip screen facing not towards me, so it's actually, if I was holding it, if I was behind the camera, the Sony logo is upside down, so they really wanted you to use it like the, again, vlog camera, which is basically what this was. This really would have been useful yesterday. Am I zoomed in, or am I just really sitting that close? I bought the lens that I think this camera originally would come with. The 3.5, the 5.6, the 16mm to 50mm. I think I'm doing that right. You know, the original, the one that I think would come with. Someone told me if I could to get the Sigma, although doing that would kill me financially, I will say. There are some lenses that are just off the wall expensive. Eventually I do want to get new I eventually do want to get more lenses. I have to get a camera bag eventually. I want to eventually get a external microphone, but yeah. Another thing is on the screen is it tells me what the percentage of the battery is, unlike my G7X where it was just only 3 bars. But yeah. One thing I don't like about this camera is you have to charge the battery with it plugged in inside the camera. I think I saw somewhere you can get an adapter to change that, so I'm probably going to do that. I think I'm going to definitely get another or 1 or 2 more batteries just to be in case. And I think I will really be kind of set with this camera. I really do like it. I've been wanting to switch to Sony for a little bit since owning the G7X. I'm not saying the G7X is a bad camera. It's really good, especially if you're going to be a beginner, especially if you're going to want to vlog. It's definitely just that typical regular vlog camera. The only reason I upgraded is autofocus on it was trash. I wanted to do more. I wanted to change lenses. I just wanted to do more with it. And everything with that, that's pretty good. I took some photos too. Here's some of that. alongside. I think I'm gonna have to go through and look at the unboxing, or I think I did something along the lines of that, so I'm gonna have to go through that to look. But yeah, I do like this camera. The thing that I like about this one, though, about this one than the 6400 that I was looking at, is this one does feel a bit more compact, like the G7X. It doesn't feel wide, I guess, if I'm trying to say. And it kind of basically goes off of what I said originally. Is I want a kind of like, this is like a DSLR because it does everything the DSLR can do. I can zoom in with this through the lens. Although the one thing I can't do is focus, but the autofocus so far and everything, I have everything set to auto so far. Everything's good. I think I can manually, which is something I really like to do, is I can change exposure and ISO. So like on here, that's the one thing I really do like about Sony's, is on here I can manually change ISO. So right now ISO is at 250. I had it originally set to 6400. That's just what I think auto is. So I really do like that. I do like the Sony's, and a lot of people have been switching to Sony's, and the quality of just Sony's is just so good. I actually really enjoy this, and it's an A series, so you know it's good. But you know, I can change the lens. That's really, I think I'm going to be really happy with this camera, because this camera is like brand new. It came in the original box, and it's just, everything looks so, it looks perfect. I actually really do. Cool. This is really good. I got paid to upgrade, basically. For some reason, the G7X is just, for some reason, a collector's item now, I guess. And they're off the wall expensive. Like, they're more expensive than they are new. And for some reason, this camera is newer than the G7X. The G7X came out in 2016. The Mark II that I had came out in 2016. The ZV-E10 came out in 2021, I think. So this camera is, I believe, going to be 4 years old in August this year. It's only 3 years old, and I got it for less than what people wanted it used or refurbished and whatnot. This camera new is $800, $900 depending on the lens. I got this for $600. This was technically more than the G7X, but they for some reason gave me almost $800 for, like, I think I got $750 for the G7X. So I really only got $12, but I still technically got paid to upgrade. That's a win. I really do like this camera. And with the Sony's, what's cool is, a thing on the G7X Mark III is you can live stream straight through it. The Sony does this too, so if I really wanted to, I could also use this as a webcam, which I don't think I'm gonna use it as a webcam. I'll probably use it on some occasions or whatnot. So like, I can connect it to my computer and use it as a webcam, which is really cool. And I can use it for streaming. I think that's really dope. Man, this vlog's gonna be out faster than all the other videos that I have been sitting on my computer for months.